Okay, let's listen to some more.
Okay.
Ronnie.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Ronnie!
Hi, my favorite people.
You've got about 30 seconds because I know you're extremely busy, so we're lucky to have you sit down with us.
I'm on my break. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for on your break joining us.
Well, I was really sad last year when I missed y'all.
Yeah.
Because I had to leave on Sunday so early.
That's right. 'Cause
So
you were
it's a
supposed
priority.
to sit down with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to do that before I even go to the event center. So it's done. So I'm not.
That's why we get you early.
Yes. I don't want to shirk my responsibilities. I believe there's a hole in my shorts, so if there's anything showing, I do apologize. But I am wearing underwear. The Beale Street key. It is hanging in the top panel on the right of the wall.
All right, so you're the entertainment director,
That's what people keep saying.
right?
So,
But
And he's the treasurer, right?
my official
Officially?
capacity is the treasurer.
Treasurer, okay.
And then I've just been acting as entertainment director since year one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
so
Well, I think you do a fantastic job.
But-
Right now we have belly dancers.
yeah.
Yeah, but here,
But
they're amazing.
you're doing a great job this year with you got national touring acts that
Yes.
are coming.
We have, when they reached, and most of them have reached out, I didn't have to go fish for anyone this year. And when they reached out to me and they sent their links, we do everything on an application because we're volunteer based.
Yeah.
So we release our applications like in January. And when some of these things came in, I was watching their socials and I was like, wait, they perform like venues and they want to come play at our park.
Right.
Like, so it's really, really cool.
So they reached out. You didn't reach out to them. They reached out to you.
They reached out to us.
That is incredible.
So we have a rep. In fact, last night, personal story, I had to talk to one of the entertainers coming in because Kingman does not always have the best reputation,
Correct. Yeah,
especially amongst
Yeah.
the other Arizonans. Kingman
Right.
is kind of called like the armpit of Arizona or the butt crack of Arizona sometimes.
It's very conservative.
And with everything going on like across the way, there was concern.
Right.
And I had to tell them about my personal experience and how we just try to have an abundance of caution.
Right.
And then I said, I completely understand where you feel. I go, but let me tell you about how our events run and the amount of love and just value that we have here. It's
Right.
incredible.
Right. And there's been nothing that's happened within these walls, and even
No.
out front there really hasn't been.
No, and we always extend an olive branch. We invite them over every year. They say that their message is spreading love, and that's ours too. At the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do.
So why can't we all party together?
Well, I'll let you know. Like one of the entertainers reached out to me too. Someone
Yeah.
that we've got an interview with tomorrow, expressing the same kind of concern. I'm like, you know what? You're not even going to notice it within these fences.
I said, if you want to go online, look at the map of the park and look at the pictures, and you'll see like it's so walled in, you kind of forget where you are
Right.
when you're in here. It becomes its own little world for 2
Right,
days.
like you wouldn't even notice, except the angle that we have. We can look off to
Yeah.
the left and see it. But hey, more power to them. And they should thank us for the gathering that they get, because if it wasn't for this, they wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even be here today if we weren't here today. So you guys literally are existing today because we're here today. So
Yeah.
we love you. We love you.
So how many hours does it take to put into this?
So if you factor out the work over a full year, it's not a lot. But what happens is a lot of stuff has to be, you wait until a certain time when it makes sense to do it. So it's like near the end, it's a little bit more work, a little bit more work, a little bit more work, and then the month before, you just get exhausted.
I was finding that too. Like this past week, because I've done a lot more behind the scenes stuff, trying to book interviews and coordinate schedules and stuff like that. And by Monday or Tuesday, I felt myself getting really burnt out.
Yeah.
And then this morning I was excited to do it. Then I turn on the mics, get the sound all right, get everything set up, get the cake and all that, and then I turn the mics on, going, "Oh shit, what am I going to say?"
And that kind of happens to us. I focus on so many background details that sometimes the obvious stuff slips right out because I've been so nose deep for so long that I forget what's actually in front of us.
Yeah.
But that's why this year especially I have a really good team. And because I don't think if you separate, it's 5 events, and each event has its own lineup, has its own needs from our DJ, has its own needs for the performers, for dressing rooms, and we try to accommodate all of that. So it's a lot, but every year it just becomes bigger and better, and we get to meet the coolest people.
Yeah.
And you guys do a great job with it every year. And if we can just like tell everyone too about what you guys were talking briefly in the beginning, like about needing more help, maybe.
So when we did Mohave Pride in 2019, we actually had no plans on doing another one. Mm-hmm. We thought, well, let's do this one event, see how it goes, and have fun. And in 2019, it was a very emotional experience. And I will say, especially for me, because I grew up here. Mm-hmm. And at the end, by the time the event ended, we felt there was such a need and such a want for it. So that's when the End It Initiative came born, and we didn't want to seem like we weren't taking it seriously. So we made decisions early on to impact that. We're completely legal. We're a 530. I'm dyslexic, so if I say it wrong, that's my fault. But we are a legitimate 530(c). We're a tax-exempt charity in Arizona. We are registered with the Arizona Corporation Commission. We file our bylaws. We have to file any structural change. All of our financial records have to be kept transparent. So we do everything on the up and up. And it's like right down to making sure we have the right insurance for our events, the right organization. Everything has to be done with a team. But we like that as a reputation. So, but we also, it's been a long morning. But the main thing that we did is we knew if you have the same board working forever, things don't change. It's really easy to create a habit, and that's just what you do. So we wrote into our bylaws in the very beginning that there should be a 5-year term limit. That way, even if you reach your 5 years, you can go to another department, or you can choose to opt out and let somebody else come in. But that way there's always an opportunity for fresh ideas, fresh perspectives, and new connections to be made.
Mm-hmm. Right, and how confident are you that you'll be able to find the support to recruit new people to replace you?
It's a lot of faith, but the way that I always say it when people are like kind of nervous about it, people have a lot of faith in what we've been able to accomplish in 5 years, and none of us came from a background of doing this before. I used to work swap meets, that's kind of like flea markets. That's my only kind of background in events like this. Willow was a vendor with her face painting business that she used to have. Gideon used to work events like this with his bakery, and we still managed to somehow make it happen. And it was just, we did a lot of time in research, asking the right questions, partnering with people who do know better and learning from them. And when we vacate our positions, we're not leaving the organization. We'll still be there shadowing. We're still going to be there to offer our connects, reach out and help. But I'm very much looking forward to sitting down and watching the show.
Now, and also because
be a little more relaxing.
There are time constraints that people have with their own lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Could these positions be broken down into
That's a
positions?
Huge part of it. Right now, our core board, in fact, that's Snailmate walking in right now, one of the bands that's performing in like 2 hours. They're incredible. Not to...
Can you ask them to come over?
Oh, yeah. We've been emailing.
Okay.
They're going to come see you guys
good.
today.
Okay.
They're the nicest kids. Yeah. I'm so old. I've been referring to my musicians as kids.
Yeah.
I refer to anyone younger than me as kids.
Yeah, like
Weird, right?
like people we did in the podcast. They're all over 21, but I'm calling them kids.
Yeah,
I know.
You know,
it only started happening recently, so it's like my body is catching up with the fact that I'm getting older. So that's why we're being so vigilant about saying like, this is my role, but these are the duties that I do, because we want them broken up. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm lucky enough that I've got 3 people.
You're kind of like warning people, hey, we need like a lot more support because you don't really want to have to do this much work all on one person.
My husband calls Mohave Pride my boyfriend.
Right.
Oh.
Well, and also, since we talked to you last, congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you. Yes, September.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we hit 6 months, and I was like, "Oh, you're not tired of me yet." And then he warned me not to
milestone.
try harder. Yeah. So, but yeah, And we talked about it before, but I got proposed here, and it meant so much to share that here because I never thought I would have seen a gay couple get proposed in public in Kingman.
Right.
And I got to share that memory, and I still get pictures and videos from that, and it's been 2 years. And people are like, "Oh, I remembered this day." I'm like, "Oh my god!" So it's really cool that so many people get to share in that memory.
Yeah,
I'm very blessed.
And on that note, before Mohave Pride 2019, I was very cynical about this place. I had it. I was fed up, except for the small circle of friends I had. But I came to that first festival, and there was like 3,500 people that came over the course of 2 days.
Crazy.
And it was amazing to see that support because I did not think that this community would have that support for all of this.
So every year we kind of have that trepidation, that fear. So we always make the joke that if no one shows up, we still got beer and we still got our friends.
Right.
So it'll just be us listening to music, drinking beer that we paid for, and by ourselves and having a great time. It'll still be a good day. But it's really nice to share that with, a couple thousand people walking through the doors. And the way that it's structured now over the 2 days, at first it's like, I don't know, it makes it feel like it's a little bit more empty. It's so much calmer. And people here always leave making new friends. I go home every year with new Facebook friends, and we keep in touch, and we get to share memories. And I listen to.
We do too. We always
well,
have
especially
new
with you guys,
people
yeah,
to
yeah.
talk to every single year.
And then you guys posted on your Facebook about this is one of the best times of the year for the show. And these are my favorite episodes to listen to. We have a lot of the same friends in our circle, so I listen to the show a lot because I know them. I'm like, oh, my friends.
Oh yeah,
But
cool.
the Pride one, sometimes I go back and I listen to a year later. And by that time, I might not be listening to the interview. Sometimes I'm listening to what's happening on the stage. And
Well, yeah, because there's so much going on. So you're like, oh, I already listened to the interview. I kind of want to listen to it and hear the band that was playing or whatnot.
Yeah, and get to see it. It's just really neat.
Well, and this atmosphere, I mean, we always get the perfect location, like away from the stage, but you hear the ambient noise of what's going on in the background. And that sounds really cool. But next year, we would hopefully like to maybe do a Facebook Live or YouTube Live, and have more visual aspect
Yeah, I
of
like
that.
your idea.
We wanted to
of
stream
that.
our the after party. We actually went out and bought a whole webcam and everything, and could not get it to work in that building. But we spent too many hours yesterday because we're like, there's a projector screen, and we were gonna broadcast it live and make it really, really cool. So that's what happened for next year. We're gonna make it happen.
Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
Well,
It's just something fun.
Well, I
You
know
can do the things in the beginning, like red carpet or whatever on there.
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be
be
fun.
cool.
Yeah,
That would be really
that,
cool.
that was one idea that we had, for the after party, is maybe do a red carpet, because some of this stuff is portable,
Oh yeah.
and we just talk to people coming in.
Did you guys go to the after party last year?
No.
No, we're going
This
year.
is the first year that we're going.
And you did
going.
pre-sale, right?
Yes.
Okay, because that line gets... Yeah, you did. And that line gets crazy. So the strongest memory I have from last year with all the after party stuff is about 10 minutes till 8 o'clock. I open the door to look out and say, hey guys, we're almost ready for you. Hope you're having fun. And I look to the right and I see people. So I walk to the edge of the building and I look down. And if you're familiar about Kingman, you'll know where I'm talking about. The line extended from that corner down to the farmhouse market.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
And I had no idea what to expect. We had only planned for maybe 150 people are going to come. And we had to turn people away. It took 30 minutes to fill the entire building past capacity. So
That's just awesome.
it was absolutely incredible. There's such love in this community, and it's so cool to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, and we have a
All
lot.
about the love.
We
All about
have
the
a
love.
lot of fun. A lot of people tell us stories, and not only are these fun, but also it's some of the most emotional ones we do.
Where are they going?
Have them check in with Chris at the DJ booth.
I think they did. They were asking for you.
Okay, I'll be right over there.
Yeah. Hey, Gideon, come talk to us later. Okay. All right. So that's your cue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to take up too much of your time.
I'm surprised I got that
I'd
long
love
on a
to
road
talk
trip.
to you all day, but
they need to go.
like, people need you.
I love it. This is why I go home and I'm exhausted for a whole week, and I turn my phone off
Yeah,
after Pride.
I think we're gonna take a couple weeks off after this one.
Yeah. But enjoy your
All right.
day. Meet lots of new people.
Okay. Yeah, and we will see you tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, can't wait.
Last night went really smooth, so tonight we're ready. We are ready.
All right.
We're
Ready to party.
We hope so.
All
All right,
right.
guys, have a fun day.
All right.
Enjoy. Thank you for coming.
All right.
Thank
We'll talk to you
you.
later.
Bye.